Hey, and welcome to part 3 of my Aranessa Saltspite Legendary campaign. So, yeah, I've made a bunch of improvements now that I'm finally figuring out how streaming works. Realized that I was only streaming at 720p, so it should be in 1080 now. Also realized that my computer can definitely handle a higher graphics setting, so pushed that up a little bit to Ultra. And, yeah. Oh, and I made a thumbnail. I did this little turnip logo a long time ago, and there's a giant rotting leviathan grabbing it in its little crab claw. So, that was fun. I need to do more Photoshop stuff. I was actually almost an art major back in college. My grades in calculus weren't good enough. And that is a 100% true story. Texas A&M was some interesting degree requirements on programs. Actually, no, that's a lie. I always say calculus, but it was really my physics grades that sunk me, because I did not do all that great in engineering mechanics. I really should have taken the AP credit for that class. So, let's see where we are. Well, for starters, I want to upgrade everything in Lucini, of course. I think I probably actually did that already last stream, but it didn't save because Legendary. I'm still not used to the only saving on end turns. So, finally got some money coming in. Can probably almost afford to kit out the third army. So, I think the game plan for the next few turns is bring down both of these guys, smash the remainders of Rapant, the Knights, and I don't know if I want to kill the Dwarves or not. I don't even want their land, but they are in the way. And I might as well take it. I mean, it's going to rebel constantly, that's the problem. It's going to be annoying holding it. I don't really want it. I just want the coastlines. But I'll probably take it anyway, because raising it and letting the Tomb Kings take it doesn't really help me. They'll probably declare war on me eventually anyway. Oh, and they're allies with Greybeard's Prospectors? What is this nonsense? Madness. Anyway, this is going to rebel. I will probably kill that very easily, because Aranessa's army is finally getting proper ridiculous. Let's see. Yeah, I'll probably put her on her mount soon, but probably not quite yet. I mean, it's plus 8 more leadership, but I'm rarely going to use this ability anyway. But it's also plus 8 leadership, and I'm playing as undead, so leadership actually does kind of matter. I think I'm going to go for a Black Flag, because this army is eventually going to be absurdly expensive. And it's already like 4k a turn. So yeah, I'm going to pump all the way through the blue line. I'm not sure if I'll even bother to finish the red. And replenishment rate's not bad, I'll probably just take that. I'll mount her and Aranessa later. It's just not, that mount isn't great for sieging. Not when I have better things to push through the walls with, like my new Rotting Leviathans. So, I'll leave that for now. And I'm going to pump that up. Cool. And, oh, I know what I want. Oh, the minus upgrade is tempting, but mostly I want the physical resistance, because I can have a lot of Necrofex Colossi and Rotting Leviathans in my primary army. And probably all the other armies too, eventually. Although, I don't need the power quite yet. I'm crushing everything, so I'm going to go with upkeep production, then reinforced carcasses. And as always, we're just pumping the growth here.
Fear the pirate queen, admiral of the fleet.
I guess I could do public order. I mean, I don't really need infamy, and I'm going to start swimming in it fairly soon. But I also don't need it desperately. There's not really a huge point. I might just put in the income here. Yeah. I could do Vampiric Corruption, but yep, this rebellion is fine. I mean, money isn't going to hurt, and that Vampiric Corruption will eventually reach 100%, I think. Once I get some more tech, smash some more towns, etc. Or at least it'll stabilize high enough that the rebellions won't be a problem. So, not really a need for that corruption building. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this campaign, although I think I'm going to enjoy it even more once I can just roam around the world declaring war on everyone. That'll be nice. Hmm. Well, at least my balance of power is no longer horrifically weak compared to every other faction out there. I mean, obviously the Empire and Nagaron would crush me, but that's not a big deal. They'll crush everyone. And I'm gonna crush that rebellion. Oh, sweet. Now I know everyone via diplomacy. Okay, vampires. Yeah, I can't even get 2 battles out of it. I may actually... I think I can send Pyrus to deal with that, so... Or Black Burke, so I probably will.
Middling.
Huh. So I should probably actually check what the campaign victory objectives are. The Drowned. Oh, I guess Silvestre Direfend just got wiped out. Same with the World Walkers. I'm probably not going to go for a long campaign. Vassals. How do I even get vassals? I know military ally and confederation, but how do vassals even work? I don't know, I may have to look that up. Yeah, I don't really feel like taking all of these cities. Although I'm probably going to take the Galleon's Graveyard pretty soon. And probably the Awakening, too. I'm going to build these anyway. That'll happen. That might happen. Okay, so long campaign is actually slightly less terrible than a lot of other factions. Oh, short campaign would be easy. Oh, 8 of the following. Yeah, I would get that and that. Probably Nagaron. Some of these are just so weird for Vampire Coast. Like, who's taking the Oak of Ages? And, oh, I should take Skavenblight. It's right there, and I don't really like it. I'm not sure if we still have that non-aggression pact or not. Yeah, okay. And I'm just probably going to mostly play, and I'll hit most of those objectives eventually. Yeah, so first, let's see if Black Burke can reach long enough to take that fight.
Fairly competent.
Nope, nope. Do not want to send her.
Fight.
Yeah, and they probably won't run, because rebel armies are pretty stupid. Very single-minded. Cool, that'll get them some much-needed experience.
Time for battle. Time to feed. Spoils for all. Swiftly now. Darkness comes.
Loyal to a fault.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to rush Blue Line on Black Burke, because I'm going to need the money once I build that 3rd army up. And Public Order should be good for a turn. I think I'm going to go for Martek first.
Another victory. I'm no mermaid. Brine for blood.
Yeah, and once I get Necrofex Colossi, I'm probably going to replace the cannon and the gunnery mob, and maybe one of the mortars, I think, with 3 Necrofex Colossi. Deck Gunners aren't bad, and they're not as good as Necrofex, obviously, but they're substantially cheaper, and they do provide some decent ranged anti-infantry. And the Cannonauts really just fulfill the same role as Necrofex, except much weaker.
My ship.
Okay, they're in a really dumb place. Oh, are they going to get away?
Too hot. Move.
Damn. That was a really far retreat. It doesn't matter, though.
Get to my hook. Show no mercy.
Really? You're going to make me fight this manually?
Tides rise. To battle.
Yeah, they really need to fix up sieges. It's just... I don't enjoy how cheesy they are. It's so much more efficient to just artillery bombard the place into splinters. And more powder is just such an utterly broken ability that it is not at all reflected in the balance of power. So, in this case, I mean, this siege should really be massively favoring me. And in other sieges, the AI should be smart enough to sally out, but I doubt Creative Assembly will get around to fixing that until Warhammer 3 at the earliest. It's a really tricky AI problem. So I think one of the things they need is some sort of long-running counter that's just going to check if they're massively losing balance of power by holding to the same general strategy. So they've got like a little bit of that. You'll notice that the AI will often hold back at the start of the game, or at the start of the battle. They'll just kind of hang back, and then you hit them with a spell or an artillery shot, and rather than like retreat or something, they'll just completely give up on the hanging back strategy and start coming forward the moment they begin taking over a certain threshold of damage. Which looks like some sort of check that someone hard-coded in. But they really need like a more general version of that, especially for stuff like losing balance of power because they're shooting at a target they can't hit. They should eventually realize that's not working and stop. And I think those are all the non-mounted Goon Squad. Gunnery White. I'm just going to put these guys right here. They can tank all that fire. I'll probably actually send them up all the way towards the door. There's not really a reason not to. And then those are my not particularly useful units. Or I'll send one of them. Oh. And put the cannon. Actually, just put everything at that guy. Or... no, I should probably have Queen Bess shooting at the units, because the units are shooting at my crab. Oh, is that fort tower hitting things? No, that one's not. Yeah, I don't think they're even actually going to attack the Leviathan if I don't push it in, which is another kind of dumb move on the AI's part. I mean, sure, they don't want to run completely out, but they should definitely be sending a pikeman unit close enough to just hit it. Do. Yeah, this is not a super ammo efficient process, but it will work. Wait, why are you all the way up there, dude? Come on. No, go for that damn Queen Bess. I must have misclicked or something and ordered him to advance. Anyway, I could probably send up the Leviathan now. And I might as well just send the others in. Along with her and her. Actually, let's just send the entire Depth Guard unit in. Because I'm just going to heck them back to full health anyway. Okay. Now I should probably actually start paying attention. Crabs go in there. Y'all can rush that. Actually. That wasn't great, honestly. I should probably just be saving her wins for the Hex. Oh, I bet I can just cap off that advance. Yep, that should work. And the Mornagol can run in there too. Oh, I guess I just blew all of my winds of magic already.
Let it begin. Orders. Your orders.
Yeah, I did not play this one very cleanly. I wasn't even really paying all that much attention most of the time. But it's already over. I definitely could have come out of that with absolutely no damage if I had saved my Hex, paid a little more attention. But it's really not important. I'm finally getting to the point in this campaign where Legendary starts being a little less ridiculously unforgiving of any mistake. At least when moving around with my primary army. Because now I can pretty much just face roll garrisons if I so desire.
We return to Sartosa as legends!
Yep.
Aranessa Saltspite!
And, that unpleasant climb is going to be unpleasant.
Salt water!
But there's no one else here that I want to give that land to, so... Oh yeah, Creatures of Manon is also too good to pass up. I may not even mount her in the end. She's really more of a support lord than anything else. She's just not that great a fighter.
No respect.
Not compared to some of the other monstrously powerful lords out there.
Fairly competent.
She's not bad, but she's more of like a anti-large sniper than anything else. Bribery's not that good. I don't need most of these spells either.
Lord of the seas and
I mean, not that good is unfair. Pretty much everything in this game is at least situationally good, but no one is performing spam hero actions against me. And I don't think anyone will, other than maybe the Empire later on, because most factions just don't have the numbers. Pretty much Tyrion and the Empire is the only ones that truly start spamming heroes. And I should probably just march into Al Hayek for the public order that I'm going to need. Yeah.
Admiral of the fleet.
And now on most of those armies, I'm just waiting on growth before I really start building them up. Yep. And hopefully I can just auto-resolve Bel Aliad. Oh, I should be able to buy another Mornagol soon. So I can get that in Black Burke's army, which will be really strong. Mornagols will do excellently with Black Burke's additional physical resistance. Yeah. I really enjoy the Warhammer. I was shocked when I discovered this game, because I'd never played any of the Total Wars before, and I'd never seen just battles on that scale, coming from background in games more like Heroes and Civ. But I do sometimes lament the comparative lack of overworld customization options compared to games like Heroes 3, or even Heroes 5. Yeah, I need to completely turn off that advisor. He's just annoying. Cool. 12 different settlements? Well, that's no big deal. I'll probably do that in like 3 or 4 turns, now that I am finally strong enough to just start rolling over things. So I think Bel Aliad first. And Martek is going to rebel on me at some point. Oh! Porapons, you're just sitting out of your city? Why would you be doing that right now?
The Sea Father calls. His daughter answers.
You literally just saw me destroy your ally. Oh well, she's crazy. We all know it.
Praise Monarch!
I mean, no one who starts campaigns isn't at least, or crusades isn't at least a little bit crazy. Sawfish Pegleg is pretty good, but I'm just not sending her into melee that often, and Black Flag will be much better when I get it.
Not to be trusted.
And this guy's at the point where he's got everything useful now. I'll probably just go down boost income and either wound or specialist, because I should never need to block an army with him. This army will just be too ludicrously powerful eventually. This guy still has lots of useful stuff I can grab.
I have nothing to say.
Devastating Charge probably wasn't optional. The other stuff on there is better. But I'm going to get it all, and I don't really care about spending a lot of time leveling them properly at this point.
Crying for blood!
Yeah, we want that gold mine. Oh, that's actually pretty bad. Only 150? Yeah, that's pretty weak. I'm going to put growth here because I'm probably not conquering the rest of the province.
The tides!
She's definitely 9 population surplus, and I need 12 to start towards Necrofex Colossi.
The galleon awaits.
And Black Burk I can now start leveling up. Let's see, Pyrus, why is this going down? Oh! I need to assassinate those, It's Henry. That's what's going on. They have one more settlement, so I need to figure out where that is. Do they have something down here, maybe? Huh. Yeah, I don't know what they're holding on to. So I thought Bel Aliad would be their last one.
The seas are my domain.
Anyway. So I don't think I can recruit a Morngul yet
I
here,
need a swordfish.
as I think I only have 1 slot available. Nope, I have 2. Sweet. Spirit Leech isn't bad, but I'm going to forget to use that. Confident is always strong. And Arthur is actually going to be an assassin first and foremost, and then I will put some other useful stuff on him eventually when I get him in that army. Oh. Yeah. That's fine. So Arthur's going to go kill those guys, and then he will join his Black Burk's army.
Admiral of the fleet.
And Black Burk, I think I will just leave here this turn and hit those upgrades.
Yes?
And that guy. So I think... I'm not sure if waiting for the second population surplus for Ballast is better or not. So that's +4 for 2, and this is +1 growth for 1. Yeah, it's better to wait for the anchor on him.
Blood and plunder.
And there's... Oh, am I at war with Bordello?
My holy vow, no.
I guess I am at war with Bordello. I don't know when that happened. Oh, they must have been allied and I wasn't even paying attention.
Landfolk are weak.
Yeah, leave that. Upgrade that. This place should finally hit tier 4 pretty soon. Yeah. Ha ha ha. My nefarious piratey plan is going well. Actually, I guess it'd be a piratical plan, I suppose. YouTube seems really bad for stream discovery, but I do like that it automatically records things for later. I did some streaming on Twitch a while ago, and honestly I would usually end up with a couple of viewers as opposed to doing this and perpetually having 0. And I was streaming much less interesting stuff. I was actually programming, which really is not great for streaming, because it's distracting when people ask you questions, and it's often boring as hell. I'm still trying to find a good format where I can do any kind of programming content that's not a straight-up tutorial. Okay, so he made it there.
Avast and draw your blades.
So where's that second... Where did they come from? I know Bordello was there. I was expecting that. But not that second army. Where did that come from? Oh. Okay. I guess I'll take the gunnery white this time. Because I don't currently have enough buildings to afford as many of those as I'm going to eventually want. Oh, and he's level 1? That kind of sucks. Because I have so many bonuses towards heroes, and yeah. Okay.
See, father.
Let's see if I can't find Raponte hiding around here somewhere. Oh well, I'll just end up merging those in. So I should probably just... Oh, he's on March! That's... Sadly, it's not one of their better armies. But I will take that anyway. I think Raponte's city must be down here somewhere.
Salt
Yeah.
and blood. We fight.
That's fine.
Spread it around the crew. Move.
No prey, no pay.
I'm going to put the watchtowers in there. So, Blackburk's army is...
I will not
should be more in a match for one of these, but definitely not a match for both of them. So I need to
You dishonor me.
pay attention.
You dishonor me.
So he can only get out there.
I am a lord of Bretonia. Never. The seas are my domain.
So I can afford to walk like halfway towards them. Maybe set an ambush. Nah. I'll just encamp and wait. They should not be able to get to me. But yeah, I'm gonna force the door of his back. It's, I should probably just go ahead and recruit some stuff on Two Toes, maybe in the next turn or two, and then send him down. Because I'm going to need that third army, at least for just smashing rebellions. So I'll go ahead and put some mortars on him. And 2 depth guard, a couple of deck gunners, and then just some zombies, I think. Yeah. That's okay. It should do for now. Yeah, and I think that puts me in a decent place. Money's going to be a little tight until I finish upgrading those 2 ships on the new lords. Well, unless I get a really good sack off on one of the dwarf cities. I'm not sure how much I'll get for any of them, though. Honestly, one of the things that I really feel like would take this game, like, just to the next level is, Heroes of Might and Magic, the 3 and 5 especially, had some really just beautiful towns. And, it's just, it's not the same, you know? You don't get as attached to your areas without those beautiful town screens. Because I still remember, like, exactly what, the Rampart towns look like from Heroes, and I haven't played that game in a long time. Ah, shit, there's Raponte. So, oh, she might have something over there? Are they not at war with her? How do they feel about it? Yeah. How would you feel about joining war with Raponte in exchange for money? And I don't care about 1,000 gold. Okay. He's a sated king, so he is not gonna... Yeah, he's not super likely to declare war. I need to find that last city of theirs.
Impossible.
Blood kiss of the seas.
So Blackburk cannot quite make it there. But if I march, I'm still totally confident of winning against that army. Unless they bring more reinforcements. So that'll at least prevent them from declaring battle without me getting in on it. Which should be good enough. And is Henry... No, so Henry is not in their army right now. So he might be somewhere around here. I think these guys can... Oh, they hinder replenishment. I thought they assaulted units or something useful. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just put him in Blackburk's army and keep him there for a while.
The Queen of Tides.
So... Yeah, I'm probably going to let them come to me. I will see if I can't take Eyes of the Panther this turn. And maybe just raise it, honestly. Because I could just wipe everyone out.
Onwards.
I don't need to worry about holding it necessarily.
I've got your bearing.
Yeah, they only have one army there. I should be able to take that easily.
Let's go landwards. Bloody your cutlasses! Attack! The tides rise. To battle!
Ooh, that was a surprising amount of damage.
Set it ablaze!
Sacking it will give me some nice replenishment and money.
I want it.
But I can get the replenishment just by going into encamp. Not needing movement to go into encamp is honestly one of the biggest advantages of Vampire Coast. It's super good. Yeah, those 3 points are saving like 1,000 gold a turn. It's pretty crazy.
No respect. As yet.
Yeah. Master Striker. Actually, no. Haunter, then Master Striker is probably the best. That charge bonus is not great. These guys don't... Mongols don't really charge things. Sure, they can, but they do their damage from being in combat. What is their charge bonus, anyway? Yeah, if they have a charge bonus of 46, it's... They're not shock cavalry. So they actually... They have really good attack, but the 30 armor is what kills them in combat most of the time. So... Might give a Master Striker just to use her as a hero killer. As long as she's not actually doing the dueling, should be good for her.
The crew are restless.
And I will send him down in 2 turns. Get that anchor. And they should be properly on the way to growing.
The sea knows my fate.
Sweet. Things are going good. I'm probably going to lose Al-Haik for a second... Yeah, lose it for a second time. But that's not a big deal. It'll bring most of the relanding forces in close to me. Ah, I guess my fleet captain needs to go around that horn. And they should still be a few turns away from being able to establish another cove. Let's see. Ooh, that's a questionable move on Rapunzel's part. I can probably auto-resolve this safely, I think. It is mostly archers. I feel like I'm going to lose some units, but nothing in here is not replaceable except for our booty catcher, Wendy.
Bring war and
Yep, that was safe.
there is only my world. Exchange them for plunder.
Ah, but Rapunzel survived. That's unfortunate. Still, very manageable. So, I just don't know where Rapunzel's last city is. Oh, I bet she's taking attrition. I think the lacking water mechanic probably does apply to the AI.
Fleet captain.
Yeah. So maybe... see about going around this way? I don't know where I'm wanting to send her, really. Or is it over here or something? Yeah. I'm not sure what's around there. I'll just have her run around and scout. So, the Morngul in. Yeah, that's definitely some pretty hardcore attrition, though.
About time. They're shark bait. Bring war and infamy. Exchange them for plunder.
Okay, so I guess... I wonder if the diplomacy screen hadn't updated when I had taken Bel Eliad. Anyway, that's one down. Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty good. And I'm not even all that bothered that it's not on my Legendary Lord.
Loyal to our fault. Neither bad nor good.
Yeah, that'll do. Oh, multiple levels.
Middling.
Cool. So that's taken care of, and hopefully these guys will not declare war on me. Why do they hate me so much anyway?
I suggest you do.
So it's mostly just I still cannot overcome the aversion. Could try giving them money, so they are improving. Or I could just hope that continued war eventually fixes it. Because I want a non-aggression pact, and potentially even a trade agreement with them. Not sure, can Tomb Kings trade?
Behold my
Yeah, trade agreement would be pretty nice. So I guess I'm probably going to give them a small gift. I can afford 2,000 gold.
I agree.
Yeah, we'll see what that does.
My lead.
With Sated King, I think they should be pretty positively disposed to non-aggression pacts.
A done deal.
Ooh, and I think I can get... Yes, I can get the replenishment and get all my way to Necrofex.
Yeah. Come, sea brigands.
That'll really take Rapunzel's army to the next level.
More moving, less moaning.
Ain't nothing quite like overwhelming artillery power. Yeah. I'm going to rush into Bel Eliad just to get the public order, because I think I need... Yeah, I have a rebellion here next turn. Then Al Haik is actually stabilizing, but it's going to get taken pretty soon.
I must keep my holy vow. No!
I don't know what Thick Skullson is doing. I guess they have Wizard Caliph Palace, but I'm going to take his basically entire starting province. Or possibly just raise it. And Two Toes... That's an army. It's not a good one, but it's an army.
Blood and plunder.
So I will just put them in Firus for now.
Darkness comes. Plotting a course. I'd like to get out and explore the seas, but it just makes more sense to bring everyone down here and crush all the people declaring war on me. Because I can't rely on defenses to hold pretty much anything there. It's going to take ages for it to get to tier 5, and till then, one army can wipe right over most of those settlements. I could probably leave my one weakest lord in hold, but it's going to take me like 4 or 5 turns to conquer and raise everything, so that's fine. Let's see. What did the gifts do? Call me mermaid.
So the Rift only gave me +5 relations with them. I mean, they're giving me money, and I'm not going to get to them for a while. I'll take 300 gold. Oh, so that's... So it's another one of those rebellions that moves immediately. Oh, I guess they all get a turn, it's just most of them don't attack. Still, they raised Martek, and that's not actually that bad. I don't really want it.
That was kind of dumb of them, honestly.
No prey, no pay.
Oh wait, that's not a rebellion, that's an army. Interesting.
Die your will.
Don't know why they raised Martek. So, I could... Yeah, they're probably going to go for Al-Hayik. So they're probably going to siege it because they do that. Instead of just taking it.
Don't linger. The sea knows my fate.
So that may have been a little over-aggressive. Because he can bring 2 armies to bear against me, I think. Shoot.
Blood kiss of the seas.
Although... This guy doesn't have Lightning Strike, though, I think is the problem. Yeah. So, oh, I need to get him into the garrison first. So I think with Pyrus' garrison of 12 units, he should be moderately safe there.
I have sailed the world.
The seas are my domain.
Question is, do I want to remain here?
The galleon awaits.
Should probably definitely max out my army with that last unit. Because I feel like I'm going to get attacked and it won't be pretty. Serenes do really good against Bretonnia. Because they have, like,
Blood and plunder.
nothing lower tier does
I
magic
will
damage.
not light myself.
Not except for Grail Knights and
Do
those
you take me
Trebuchets.
for a churl?
So I think I may just fortify and go for that upkeep reduction. And I might get attacked. I think I can win against 2 armies, especially with the attrition they're taking. I don't think I can win against 3. So we'll have to see how that goes.
You might be right. Bring the storm! Get them! For war and plunder!
That was uncomfortably close.
Burn it!
Oh, no, I need to sack that. That's too much money to pass up.
Avast ye and cheer, you curs!
And Black Flag. That should give me a lot of money.
Not to be trusted. I don't like them. Fairly competent. Bring them back. There'll be double rations on the ship this night.
Cool. Yeah, I just hope I don't lose Black Burke. That's going to be
Sea dog.
the difficulty. That or everyone condensing on Pyrus. Which, honestly, I'm probably going to also recruit a few things here. Just in case. As I do have the money. It's a little unwieldy, but all of that should tear up infantry. With a minimal amount of micro required. Okay, and see what they do. Yeah, I have a feeling this turn is probably going to get dicey. The best outcome by far is that they siege Al-Hayik and don't attack. If they do take Al-Hayik, that's also pretty neutral. It's 3 armies on Black Burke or 2 armies on Pyrus are what I really do not want to happen. Actually, I'm going to turn off the speed fast forward just to see what happens this time. Okay, I don't care about Clan Scryer. Oh wow, the Awakened is doing poorly. I wonder if I can force Confederate them. I think you can Confederate as Vampire Coast. I've never done it, but I don't see why not. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, sweet, he did not attack. I really hope that doesn't auto-trigger when I try to move away. That'd be unfortunate. Because Thick Skolson had a really nasty army. I could probably send the Mourngul out, and that might reveal him. So, first, let's see what, Oh, so the Awakened hate me, of course they do.
You must be eager to become... Who are you?
Seriously? You're so weak. Why are you not willing to... Bah. Oh, actually, let's see what Noctilus is doing. He's...
I will listen to the groveling peon.
He hates me less. I mean, he's neutral. And I don't think I have done anything to get the Tomb Kings to like me enough for a non-aggression pact.
Revel in my
No. Legendary Diplomacy is just incredibly frustrating. Anyway, Black Bark, I believe I put Lightning... Yeah, he has Lightning Strike. So... Who's that?
Scourge of the seas.
So if I send out the Mourngul, that might reveal that ambushing army. Because I just really do not want to fall on that ambush. I have a little too much artillery, and that army is incredibly terrifying. Well, for anyone except for Aranessa. Okay. So he's dead, but that didn't reveal him, unfortunately.
Undead raiders. I'll order it. Swiftly now.
Excellent. So that did not happen. I could probably force a battle, because they're not going to retreat if I have Lightning Strike, and I think that's just enough range. Plus one of them's on March. But I'm really limited. I'm going to try it. Okay, well that's really bad. That is really bad.
All above board.
I'm just going to throw one more Serene in there because I think I will really need it. Oh, but I can send... Oh! I bet if I send this guy down,
Undead raiders.
I can probably trigger... This might be a 2v3 battle, but I think I can still win it, especially without Control Large Army. So without Control Large Army, it's going to be mostly archers against my heavily mortar and deck gunner based army, and I can send in my chaff to get them killed, and that will bring in Black Burke's main melee core. So I think with decent management, this is very winnable. This will be an interesting fight, especially since I might lose 2 full shipbuilding armies if it goes poorly. So actually, I probably should even have disbanded those chaff at the start. But they should be easy enough to wipe out, thankfully, since I'm playing as undead. I can just send them forward, get them killed, and then bring in the good stuff. Whereas everything he has to withdraw all the way off the battlefield. And if I largely corner camp by my reinforcement point, it should be really easy. My reinforcement point is not good. So I will be fighting here, but my reinforcements will have a bit to run. Yeah. Thankfully, these 3 deck gunners should put in some serious work. And honestly, Bloaty Boy can go with Squad 2, which is the Suicide Squad. And these guys should do pretty well in this battle. And then I'm just going to keep the deck droppers off to the side. So yeah, let's get this started. So I do have a couple of good summons and Tide Call, which will definitely help. So for these guys, I'm trying to spread them out a bit so I have clear line of fire. So I need to make sure the gunnery white takes out some of these lords. And I'm probably going to put the polearms actually in the back, because that flying lord will be tricky to deal with while my Deathcaster isn't in. Yeah, I'm just going to send that forward, and Bloaty Boy needs to go into the middle. Ah, shit. Bloaty Boy, why do you betray me so? Oh, sweet, I do have my Deathcaster. He is already in. And polearms, deal with him. So I'm going to want to make pretty much all of my Winds of Magic are going on to Spirit Leech. I need to kill those lords, and that is by far and away the most efficient way to do it. And this deck gunner, I'm going to advance forward a little. So those Pegasus Knights are not going to last long.
Ready. Aye, master. Orders. Eager to kill. Often. On your word.
Yeah. So the upside is they are losing their lords pretty rapidly, because they're not being careful with them. And these Serenes I can just send into the very center of the melee, and they're going to be in serious trouble. Yep. Or 3. I'm just going to put them on fire at will, and start giving them some more powder. Ah, shit. I don't know if Mogan of the Flame has melee attacks. That could prove problematic. But it's just a single unit of Serenes. Oh, he is taking some serious damage from them. Yeah, can I view his card? No, it looks like I can only view my own card. Shoot. Wait, Tutos Adley can go in the very back. These guys can spread out. Yeah, I'm just going to rush them into... They're crumbling anyway. They're dead. Yeah, if I had another gunnery white, this would be excellent. But I don't. But I'm definitely winning this battle. It's just a question of what do I lose. And Serenes are pretty useful, but definitely not critical. Okay, Pegasus Knights are also a pretty valid Soul Leech target. They're going to lose at least 3 or 4 models from that. And it'll probably drag them into combat, which is perfect.
Get going! Show us! Stalk! As they die!
And I'm just going to have him shoot those.
Oh!
Okay, this is fine.
Let it begin.
Fleet Admiral! Gunners!
No, you do not need that. Okay. So things are going okay for now. I'm gonna throw those in there. Actually, I really need to throw the pole arms in there.
Do the same!
So I do have Wind of Death, but I don't have a great target, and I'm running low on Winds of Magic.
Pistols loaded! Die!
Fuck. I need to reinforce that flank. And what's going on with these? Oh, Mogan the Flame is destroying all this crap.
Your orders. Yes. Order.
Shit, I'm losing my mortars. This is not good.
Save my sword!
Rotting Prometheans. Oh, those are Grail Knights. Crap. That I really should have looked more carefully at what kind of knights they had. This is not good for me.
Fleet Admiral.
Yeah, I need to drop this on the Grail Knights. Okay, they're wavering. And I don't have very many mortars still functioning. I'm going to lose most of these, I think. Ah, crap. Those Depth Guard are dead.
One.
On way!
When I
Eager to kill!
boarding action. Go. Mine will be done. They shall fall.
Enemies wail! By your word!
And, so that should be enough to take care of that, but it's the advancing forces I need to be worried about. I think they should be at the end of the ropes as far as morale goes.
What? Slay the enemy.
Yes, Captain!
Yeah, these guys have all lost their engines. Oh, no, they can get back on them. They're not destroyed, thankfully.
Your orders. Blood charge.
Deck gunners, need you shooting.
With haste!
Move, you dogs. We move as the tide.
Captain!
Enemies, Guile.
So, where is their last lord? I think Mogan of the Flame was still alive somewhere.
Don't stop.
Fleet Admiral!
You probably need to withdraw, honestly.
Defend.
Send those guys in.
All aboard!
Let it begin.
Where are these guns?
Orders. Carnage.
Oi! Blood and swords!
Okay, at least I'm starting to get some reinforcements in.
Eager to kill. I know you lie.
So I'm just going to withdraw those. I do have 2 more functional mortars. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, those guys can get on an engine. What are they doing?
Gunners!
Ready.
Okay, I think that's a win.
Gab.
Oh, no, it's just these guys mass routing. Shoot, I still have way more to go. I'm probably going to want some of these guys to retreat soon. I have a single deck gunner. Okay, so they're out of ammo. That's the problem. I don't have enough refills for it to be worth keeping them. That guy can withdraw. Sweet, I have some cannons. And why is that lord over there? Holy cow, Wendy, what were you doing? Oh, but I can get a great wind of death out of this, I think. No, crap. Ah, I misclicked that. It's gonna be okay because of the timing, but... yeah, that was a huge waste of Winds of Magic.
Vampire captain, get going. Lead captain.
Always cruel.
Here, I do not want her to die.
Captain to you.
That's not good. I don't know how that happened.
Need flesh. Got my shooter.
Come on, Wendy.
Lead captain.
Bless their soul.
Screw it.
Giant. Move. Master of the great ship.
Gunnery wide.
Captain. Vampire captain.
Okay, that's fine. They can shoot him. Yeah, I'm just going to start advancing everything. Droppers are dead.
Smell their fear. Oh.
And Wendy should probably withdraw too. Finally, another mortar. Yeah, that was uncomfortably close, but I don't think I lost any heroes. So deck gunners, not great, but not too expensive. But no heroes lost, and I cleared out that big mess of troops. Two Toes Adley definitely lost a lot, though. Thankfully, most of it was just chaff. Definitely not the best played battle. I could have done much better there. With constant reinforcements, I tend to lose track of where everything is. I need to look at the bigger picture more often.
Ours is the sea. Gold for prisoners.
Yeah, I lost all the Serenes. I think some of them just got killed by Mogan as they were coming in. I needed to move my whole army over to that reinforcement point. It was a bad idea to fight away from it. Some depth guard, but that's okay. Yeah, nothing replaceable. Wendy lived, that's all that matters.
Spoils for all. There is only my will. Admiral of the fleet.
And now I can just occupy Al-Haik and not worry about the dwarf.
Overland, this isn't the gods' victory. It's mine.
Cool. Oh, 15 melee attack at sea. That's pretty good. And I didn't even end up using any of his spells, really. I really should be going the blue route with this guy.
A trusted officer.
Yeah.
Admiral of the seas are mine.
So both of these guys need more troops. Thankfully, though, I can just raise debt. I definitely have the money to. Another deck dropper. Some handguns. Yeah. That should be pretty good. Another polearm, because those horsemen were destroying me. Deck gunner, because this guy doesn't even have any. And a mortar. Yeah, so you need to just march into Al Haik.
Sea dog.
And Adley actually does not have the movement either.
Fly the flag.
So I'm just gonna put them there.
Admiral of the fleet. Aranessa Saltspite. You might be right.
And I think we're just gonna raise Vulture Mountain.
Get them! Get my hook! The Sea Father calls. His daughter answers. Salt and blood. We fight! Burn it!
Yep. Should not have declared war on me, dwarves. I don't want to do this, but you made me. This is all your fault. And I can get Necrofex Colossi in a few turns. Excellent. Sadly, though, I don't think I'll have an opportunity to stand still for a few turns. And I'm going to put a cannon on in this army. But I'm definitely winning this war down here. Growth is still slow up above. Let's see. Nagaron to the Empire, getting massive as always. But after a really slow start, I'd say I'm doing pretty okay as far as general balance of power goes. Most of the lesser factions are not a match for me, so. I think I'm ranked like 30-something, which isn't awful. And I still need to complete Aranessa's quest. Okay, Coronate Bordalo. Ah, shit. I might be at war with Corone now. Yeah, and Araby is gonna rebel too. Oh, and he already refounded Martek.
Fear the pirate queen!
So how many turns does it take to recruit Necrofex? They are 3 turns. Ugh.
Ready the swordfish!
So Wizard Caliph Palace is decent terrain. It's not really what I want, but I may end up taking it anyway. I doubt this guy is ever going to... Oh, no, he would accept a peace treaty.
So I could be done with it.
That's excellent. So if I can peace treaty him... I mean, Lashik would have been nice, but I don't really want it. But he's also dangerously close to being wiped out, too. Most of these guys are on their last army. And, oh sweet, I am not at war with Corone. That is wonderful. So I can get public order and walls down in here. And I do have 2 full armies that I can bring to bear. Or pretty much full armies. Yeah, Thick Skullson. Oh, he's pretty weak right now. I think if I bring both armies in, he's going to have serious trouble surviving. So I can probably claim Martek then, and then it's just coming up through Kofar. So I'm not sure I want that peace agreement. Let's see. Forger is not great. It's just on Legendary they have so much public order, and I never raid, and I'm not going to make any difference in money. Poacher isn't good either. I'm not using any Sartosan units. They're not. Even mid-game, they're just bad. So probably just Sawfish Pegleg, and, well, I may as well cap out all hands have asked. Hornswaggle would be better, though. So I'm going to Sawfish Peg Leg and then the main tree.
Not to be trusted. I don't like them.
And yeah, it doesn't matter what I choose. I'm getting it all eventually.
Fairly competent.
I don't think I need any more spells. I am actually hurting for replenishment rate, so I'm going to take that.
Sartosa's most infamous. Come, sea brigands.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to occupy Caliph Palace.
Show no mercy. The tides rise to battle.
So that should solve my replenishment problems outright.
We're here now. Aranessa Saltspite.
Yeah, she will fully heal over the turn. Sweet.
Queen of tides.
I definitely need walls. I definitely need public order. And I will be getting Sorcerer's Island, and I will be getting Lashik, so I can afford not to put growth in here. So I guess I'm just going to plunder pile it.
My ship.
And this guy. Yeah, I think I'm going to move Blackburk up a little.
Sea dog.
Put the Morngul back in his army. Or, there's a lot of heroes running around. Yeah, but it's still on exhaustion.
Lord of the sea.
So, Morngul back in his army. Ray's dead. One more ranged unit. Ah, no, that deck gunner. And then reduces upkeep.
Scourge of the seas.
And Adley can build up. Excellent. Yeah, see, I'm finally starting to get dangerously low on money.
Ready to swordfish.
I'm gonna hold up on this until I'm swimming in it. And I think... Oh yeah, the rebellion. I'm gonna lose Bel Aliad, but I do not care. Okay, so there's not anything actually in there. Maybe it's around the other end of the horn? I remember there being something that starts with the Hunts Marshal Expedition that was a pretty big town. That was also a port. Yeah, I think I'm going to go after the other pirates next. The other pirates and the Pieces of 8 start finally acting like a pirate and destroying my competition.
I will parley with you.
And they're going to declare war on me.
I don't like it.
They declared war on me. Really, with that balance of power, they decided to start something. Oh, damn, I'm strength rank 11. Yeah, honestly, I wish that, yeah, I don't think even with good micro I could win this. It'd be close, but... I really wish that diplomacy wasn't so punishing on Legendary. Like, I don't mind the public order, I don't mind the enemy being impossibly strong in battle, but the diplomacy thing is really annoying, because for most factions it basically means that diplomacy just isn't a thing, which really sucks. But it's also way too easy to abuse on lower difficulties.
Most infamous.
You can basically prevent yourself entirely from ever running into problems.
Pirate's life.
So, okay, so I don't think I can quite make it to Sorcerer's Island. It's hard to see where the limits of my movement are.
We're the pirate queen.
Yeah. So I think I will just rush for Sorcerer's Island next turn.
Onward.
Because they can't win against me. And Saw Shark's Blade in like 15 turns. Nah, like 12 turns. Trident Launcher is good if I want Infamy. Seriously, Luthor Harkon's ahead of me? But he has like no territory and no army. That's crazy. At least Noctilus isn't. And I think Silostra's dead. So her having any infamy at all is silly. Okay, give her the ward save, because Wendy almost died in that last battle. So there is Thick. Oh, yes, I do take you for a Wuzzock, Thick. You're in a dangerous spot. So I guess Two Toes Adley can go for Bel Aliad. That should be comfortably winnable. They have no garrison yet.
They won't stop me!
Time to tame the cattle. This is pirate land. The crew are restless.
And that leaves, of course, the question of what Black Burke is going to do.
Darkness comes.
I could go this way. I think I probably will.
Don't think so.
Yes? All above board. Send them down.
Let's see if I can start that battle. I don't think I can. Yeah.
About time.
So we'll fortify and come over and meet Aranessa.
The Queen of Tides!
Oh, cool. And Penny is level 3 established Pirate Cove. Which honestly is still not worth it for Swamp Town. But I probably will anyway. Yeah.
Aim for their swords. Plenty of plunder.
At the end of the day, it's all about income. Maku Peaks. So it gives me some infamy. Money from trade would be really good if I got any money from trade. If I got any trade. Oh, that's nice. So I keep running into limits on my lords. Yeah, I'm going to go with that.
By hook
And
or
then
sword.
just send her around looking for more ports. I can fix that. So yeah, I'm actually almost running out of money. I have income, thankfully, but that was pretty much all of my reserves.
Has the crew's respect.
Whether chivalrous or not,
Okay.
I will strike you down.
So Knights of the Flame is basically gone, as is Thick. So I am in a good position. This war is pretty much resolved. Yeah, the shipbuilding armies are just so good for Vampire Coast that it really doesn't make sense to have any others. Because the upkeep reduction is simply beyond ludicrous. I'm kind of cool and excited to see what this forest will, it's bothersome. I'll take it back, though.
The dead will fight.
Or honestly, maybe I won't. I probably don't even need to go after him if I just take his last town. He is getting utterly destroyed by that vampire attrition.
Admiral of the fleet, by your will, make them.
Oh, he's in March. He's dead.
Avast and draw your blades. Take the treasure. The blood's mine. The sea knows my fate. The seas are my domain.
Yeah, sadly that reduced my growth a lot.
Aranessa Saltspite.
This, though. Okay.
Come, crew. Move.
So he, unfortunately for him, has another army here, and I don't think it can retreat. Which means I can force a field battle. Which
For war and plunder.
is not going to be good for them. I'm going to grab a cookie and then wipe out the Knights of the Flame. Okay, so let's see what this terrain looks like. Ideally, I want to defend this hill, but I may take a more diagonal approach, because they probably have cavalry coming in from that reinforcement. I didn't actually check the army super carefully. Oh. Where are the cannons? Yeah, that's not bad for them. There's nowhere to hide at Mornbull, so he's just gonna stay.
Fleet captain!
Boarding action!
I'm gonna compose my front line primarily those rotting Leviathans.
Corpse crew! From Salt.
And then, once this starts, I'm just gonna start spamming the Hex on everything.
Let it begin!
Yeah. I forgot that the first army was a single dude. That, though, is very satisfying to watch. Y'all can stop firing. I'm just gonna let the main artillery pieces deal with him. Well, he's dead. I think. Yep.
Corpse crew.
And I can just rearrange my firing line, I think.
Moving.
Probably want to move my pole arms back over.
Aye!
And deck droppers.
Traverse! Gunnery wide! Move and fire!
So, a nice wind of death here would be excellent.
Gunnery wide!
Okay, let's speed this up a bit. There we go. And, all that artillery strength. That is absolutely ludicrous. A single Queen Bess shot just destroys an entire unit. I can probably just send all the rotting Leviathans into melee combat. There's not really a reason not to.
Their projectiles are useless!
Kill him, lad!
Storm them! Blood charge! Fire!
Yeah, those crabs are just too powerful, man.
Aranessa!
It's like they're not as versatile as Necrofex Colossi, but dear lord, do they do damage. And tank damage. And the guns on their back are not that terrible, honestly.
Fleet captain! Good plan! Aranessa!
Okay, Aranessa can probably retreat.
Moving!
She is kind of squishy, although she does do some pretty good damage. Cackle Fruit that. You two can probably retreat. I think I'm just going to leave that Mourngul in there till the very end, because it's hardly even taking damage. Oh shit, no! Run, Wendy. Heal yourself! Oh, I was honestly expecting them to be there to be more. Yeah. Aranessa is getting to the point where those Depth Guard are no longer quite as useful. Replacing them with Necrofex Colossi will definitely bump the army strength up significantly. They're good units, but they're not good units in super large-scale battles. They're just... Elite Infantry definitely suffers from a problem in this game where it gets outscaled as battles begin to get larger and larger.
Aranessa Saltspite!
Oh.
Crew, to me!
I'm probably going to get the Rotting Promethean for Aranessa just because she needs the armor.
Not to be trusted.
And that Mourngul is monstrously powerful already. She needs immortality. I almost lost her last battle. Was a little foolish. Yeah, and that's fine.
I claim it for the Sea Father. Fear the Pirate Queen.
Oh, and Aranessa is getting pretty close to maxed out, actually. Missile resistance is probably pretty good on her.
A mutineer, if ever. I don't like them. Neither bad nor good.
Yep, and now Lashik has a single city left. Oh no, they have two. Never mind. I lied.
Admiral of the fleet.
Probably going to do a little recruiting before I send Tuto Zadly into... I guess I'll probably just take Martek.
A welcome tide.
And I can upgrade that. Sweet.
Admiral of the fleet.
Black Burke can stay behind. And things are going well. Definitely getting to starting to get into the more stompy aspects of campaigns. Legendary tends to have a super sharp difficulty curve like that, where things just kind of fall off once you really get some properly optimized armies going. Because early game can be super difficult, but late game it's mostly about not overextending yourself. Or not having everyone in the world declare war on you at once. And properly holding on to your winnings.
I will parley with you.
Yeah, I'm not taking peace, dude. If you had just offered this a few turns ago. Seriously. That was such a dumb war for them to declare. But the AI does just hate the player.
The Queen of Tides! Ready the swordfish!
I would love for Aranessa to be able to spend 3 turns in place recruiting those Necrofex, but it's just not quite time yet.
Yes? The fleet master has spoken. Get it done! They are sharp pistols and cutlasses ready. This is pirate land. Vampire of the waves. Where to?
Iron isn't bad. Iron isn't good either, but it's a thing that's there. I may actually abandon this settlement now that I think about it. Yeah.
The galleon away.
It's just too much trouble to hold on to. Hopefully someone who likes me will take it next.
Has the crew's respect.
I don't feel like constantly putting down rebellions there.
A trusted officer.
Undead raiders. The sea knows my fate.
Very competent.
The seas are my domain.
And all that remains is Kofar, which Black Burke can probably take himself. He does have Lightning Strike.
I will not blight my soul.
Blood and plunder.
Yes, they can't quite make it to me here.
Admiral of the fleet. Move, you spineless bags.
Oh, he's in March. If I don't get that distance exactly right. Yeah, maybe step back a little bit, because you are in March stance, and I do not want you getting caught. It's really punishing to lose one of your horde armies as vampire counts. Oh, and I think I should be able to afford a Gunnery White and a Morngul for each of my other armies. Because I got that other building. So I think next I send Aranessa towards the Maelstrom. So I should probably just cancel my non-aggression pact right now with Count Noctilus. It's a pity I can't easily confederate him, but it is what it is. It would be nice to have him and do another whole Necrofex Colossus army. And Lashika's mine.
We're shipshape. Get them! Bring the storm! The tides rise. To battle! Set it ablaze!
So the question now is, do I want to have Aranessa do her refit and build all those Necrofex Colossi right now? Oh, I can't afford it. That answers that question. So yeah, that'll have to wait till later. Because I need the money.
Scourge of the seas.
And Bel Aliad will rebel soon.
Sea dog.
Where is Mogan and the Flame even coming from?
Whether chivalrous or not, I will.
Yeah, he has no cities. So... Oh, did he appeared in a rebellion. That makes sense.
Welcome, tide. I'll order it. Cleanse them of life. Avast and draw your blades. spoils for all. Dark scum.
There. Now Knights of the Flame is gone.
Moving.
Adequate. That's all.
I'm gonna put spread public order points. Cause can't hurt.
Ours is
How is Alhai? Oh, it got captured again. That's why it's so unhappy.
the sea knows my fate.
You have Lightning Strike. You need Black Flag. Black Flag will also really help with my income.
I thirst. Overland.
Yeah, so I think I'm just going to leave these two guys to it, and Aranessa can finally head out onto the open ocean and
Darkness comes.
start cracking down on those other
Shall
pirates.
be done.
Sea dog.
That's exciting. I've been waiting for that for a while. Oh, Vangeister Revenge, most definitely.
Ready. Onwards.
Huh. Savage Orcs. Interesting. I didn't know that they appeared on that continent.
Salt and blood, fool.
I mean, it can't hurt to ask, but... Aw, really? Coast of Araby is also rebelling? Okay.
The seas are my domain.
So, question now is what do I do with this guy?
The crew are restless.
Sardosa's most infamous.
So I think I will send Aranessa out to kill Gentleman Jenkins and start getting some of those regiments of renown. And it might take me a few turns because I'm going to have to pop down all these rebellions, but I think these two can easily handle Kofar and the rebellions on their own.
Blood and plunder.
Yeah, it's not even worth raiding. It's not that much money.
No pay.
Ahoy!
So Adley can sprint for Bel Aliad,
Admiral of the fleet.
and you can camp out.
Fly the flag. Serve
Ah.
for eternity.
Yeah, it'll be easier to just smash the rebellion, so you can stand outside and go ahead and get your top gallant royal. That's a sail, right? Yeah.
Plunder! Middling.
And some more replenishment, because this army is going to be getting into a lot of scraps.
Aranessa Saltspite.
Oh, I could just send Aranessa in.
On
Let me see if I have the movement. I do, it looks like. And it's tempting to just resolve that situation once and for all. Yeah, I can... This guy will wait another turn.
Bloody your cutlasses! I'll have them! For war and plunder!
Do I want to lightning strike is the question. Probably.
Crew, to war! You're my crew now. Sea Father! Fear the pirate queen! Not to be trusted. A mutineer if ever.
Yeah.
Ready the sword!
So I could follow up
Duties on
and
our
wipe
way.
him out. Oh, no, I don't have their movement.
Sardosa's most infamous!
bothersome that I actually have to fight this. I probably should.
Salt and blood.
There's not an easy way to auto-resolve it, and it's mostly just going to be the same Bretonnian siege as before. Just absolutely hammer them with cannons.
Cutthroats all! The Dosa's finest!
Actually, I can just put that all in one control group. Except for you. Yep, and I'll just blow up this half the city.
Get them!
Wait, nope, stop. That is what I did last time, too. You need to stay in place. It's you that I want to attack that. And this will be over pretty quickly. Yeah, the way the AI just, like, continually advances troops without sallying out is, like, the worst of all possible worlds. Okay, really? Come on, dude. I'm pretty sure I did not tell you to do that. Like, I may have done it before, but I'm pretty sure that time, I don't know what happened. And now you're just standing still. Yeah, probably needs to hack him. Okay, time to just send in everyone. And the gunnery white too, I guess. Why don't these deck gunners have guns? I guess they must have shot it somehow? Should probably slow things down a little bit, now that we're actually fighting. But I do not think this battle is going to last long. Yeah, if I could just get that, turn off the artillery. If I could just get that one banner that gives regeneration for Aranessa, that would be so good. I mean, or I could kill Isabella von Karstein, but I'm pretty sure she's already dead. And I don't even know what city I would have to, raise in order and let rebel in order to resurrect her.
Let it begin.
I really do like Depth Guard. Although they did not do super great in that engagement. I should start Nehecking things. Not least of which my Nehek caster. Oh, I'm going to lose the deck droppers. But that's really no big deal.
Let it begin. No mercy. All dead. Brothers.
Yeah, a lot of these units just do not seem to be following orders. Like this guy, I've given him like 3 orders to head into the bloody square. Yeah, the way that they get distracted constantly by engagements is kind of bothersome. Okay, finally it's over. Yeah, the unit controls could also definitely use some work in this game. As they're decent, but things get distracted way too easily. And Queen Bess did like nearly 50% of the work of that battle. And at last, Araby is ours.
Aranessa Saltspite.
entire thing. And, well, we'll send Aranessa out next turn.
Admiral of the fleet.
Cool, and Miragliano is finally tier 4. That took a really long time.
Fear the pirate queen! I have nothing to say. I don't like them. Not to be trusted.
Yeah, I guess I will take Block Army. It doesn't really matter. Okay. And now just some rebellions to put down, mainly.
Declined.
And then some armies to retrofit. Oh, I should go cancel that non-aggression pact with Noctilus, because I want the Galleon's Graveyard. For obvious reasons. It's easily the coolest vampire city. Sartosa's nice, but it really has nothing on the graveyard. Oh, Penny's wounded. That's fine. I'd been thinking about disbanding her for a while anyway. She's done her job.
That's right, lads. Plenty for all.
That is a lot of notifications.
Scourge of the seas.
In any case, I need to find the guy who rebelled in here.
Where to?
Okay, probably up north.
Don't linger. Follow, shipmates.
Huh, where is the... Oh, it didn't rebel. Oops. Oh well. And I think I want the tier 4 cabin, right? Could get the helm. Yeah, that's more money, technically, I think.
Loyal to our fault.
So, this one
Blood and
is
plunder. Get it
easily taken
done.
care of. And then Al Haik should be back under control. I may have to abandon that gold mine. It's not worth very much anyway, and it's going to keep rebelling, I think.
Take the treasure. The blood's mine.
And
I'm here.
at the end of the day, that's not what vampire accounts are for. Yes, this is 13% corruption. It's raising... It's declining. I probably just need to abandon the settlement. Yeah. Because I'm not getting that province.
Galleon awaits.
Might as well. Tomb Kings can have it.
Dead raiders.
Admiral of the fleet.
And might as well get him some of his upgrades.
Neither bad nor good. Middling.
So this guy needs a gunnery white.
Yes.
I don't think... I'd have to recruit it somewhere else in all likelihood.
Praise Manon!
Oh, I can get Gentleman Jenkins. See if I can't raise anything good first. Probably grab a unit of Serenes.
Crew, to me! Ah! I'll have them!
Let's see. I don't even know what piece of 8 he has. But we'll find out soon if he doesn't run. Oh, that's not even an enjoyable fight. I could have taken him ages ago.
I'll have my revenge!
Oh, well, a depth guard got... Oh, and it's my best depth guard, too. Oh, well.
Ever been press gagged before? Catch those winds!
Lucky Levi's keepsake. The Black Spot. Ooh, we going all Pirates of the Caribbean. Gunnery mob handguns, though. That's not something I'm recruiting into my main army, I think. Forger and Poacher are both not great. Scarred Veteran is better than Tenacity because it'll get me taunt.
I'll keep an eye on my back.
Block Army because why not?
Engineer if ever. Adequate. That's all.
And Cutlass.
The Queen of Tides!
And finally, fibers should be rebuilt for the very last time. So I have growth here, and I have public order. Oh, it rebelled? Seriously? Ah, that's annoying. I guess
Darkness comes.
I'll probably have to rush them over. Otherwise, I'm probably going to lose that anyway, but I will reclaim it, and then hopefully that'll be the final time. I should have put it on Share the Spoils, but I was not paying attention. I had too many places rebelling at once. It's not the end of the world. And I'm abandoning that anyway. Okay, so you cannot abandon just before rebellion, apparently. Or the rebellion still happens, at least. I don't know what that icon is. That little grass growing out of ruins? Huh. Gold seems obvious. Yeah. I think I'm probably going to take one more turn and then hop off. That'll be a good stopping point, having fully conquered the coast of Araby.
Bring war and infamy.
Yeah, just gonna destroy that and raise it. Then I guess I'll send Black Burke down to crush the other rebellion.
I thirst. Fight!
But yeah,
Attack the
this campaign's in a
dragon.
nice place. I pretty much own all of Tilia and Araby.
Treasure engraved.
I'm finally starting to pick up a decent amount of infamy. Luther Harkon's ahead of me, but I'll be taking him out. And I think next stream is going to be proper piracy, as I finally venture out onto the oceans, collect all the pieces of 8, and destroy my rivals. Mostly Noctilus first. Ooh, yeah, maybe I will play until I conquer Noctilus. First, though, I need to break my non-aggression pact.
Surely come to join my Darkling crew.
No, I'm not joining your crew. You're joining my crew, fool. Yeah, that's a nice city for vampire
There,
counts.
The lovely bride. Navigating.
So, Black Spot. Huh, they have charged defense against large. Don't have the rest of the stats to compare off the top of my head. Let's see, I definitely will want Bloody Reavers, Gallows Giant, and maybe the Salt Lord Scuttlers. Oh, and probably the Shade Wraith Gunners. Ethereal Deck Gunners seems pretty solid. Yeah. That will upgrade that. This public order is under control. So Black Burke can rush down there. You can probably... and just fortify.
No prey, no pay.
I trust them.
So, Black Burke is going to be my more melee-focused lord, I think. So, I'm trying to put most of the, definitely the regiment around Death Guard, and probably some other good stuff in his army, too. Then this guy, I think, is going to be mostly monsters and guns. So, Terrorgeists and guns. Whereas Aranessa is going to be pretty much entirely monsters and artillery. Which, pretty much the most classic late-game vampire count army possible. And heroes, of course. I'm going to need to recruit the rest of the heroes to have a full complement for each of these guys. Might just do it now. So I need one more Morngul for him. Yeah, and I don't have enough for the gunnery white yet. And you're going to get all of those. That's going to go in Two Toes Adley's army.
Blood and plunder.
Oh, he probably needs a vampire wizard too. Anyway, that's more... Well, I'm going to end the turn, and it'll be a matter for next turn. Oh, damn, I have 78 gold. At least I'm actually making some money. But yeah, it looks like that Necrofex refit will have to wait until I conquer the Galleon's Graveyard. Which is fine, I shouldn't need them for that unless I'm fighting, like, Noctilus and the Graveyard at once. But I'll have to see if I can catch him out on the seas and wipe him out first. This has definitely been a pretty fun campaign. I am not sure how the end game will go, because... looks like it's going to be kind of Horde-esque, but unlike a proper Horde like Chaos, I actually do have cities I will need to defend. And thankfully, I'm not super near Reichland. Because them and Nagaron are probably going to be the major threats to me. Yes. This time I know I want to slay the Curs because I don't have any bloody Smuggler's Coves. Even if I don't really need the money in either way. Okay, so they're sieging. They're going to win eventually. I should have put a Lord in there, because if I could sally out, I bet I could win that easily. But it's not a big deal either way. Yeah, well, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed this. And I could ask you to subscribe, but that just seems stupid. You'll subscribe if you want to. And I don't really care if you do. You know, I'm mostly just playing this for fun. And I hope you learned something. Oh, sweet! Sartos is tier 5. Yeah, there's a lot to learn about this game. And I'm enjoying finally being able to play on Legendary, though it definitely does feel... there's a lot of cheesy aspects once you figure them out that allow you to hit way above your weight class that Legendary is almost impossible to do without. Like what I've been doing for basically every Bretonnian siege. It's really unfortunate. I would love it if sieges actually got more proper difficult. Anyway, that's all for today, so I hope y'all are having a great 2021 so far. I keep saying y'all, but no one is watching this. Anyway, adios.